Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about top 10 facts about Nowruz. So before starting this video, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. Nowruz has Iranian and Zoroastrian origins. However, it has been celebrated by diverse communities for over 3,000 years in Western Asia, Central Asia, the Caucasus, the Black Sea Basin, the Balkans, and South Asia. It is a secular holiday for most celebrants, that is enjoyed by people of several different faiths, but remains a holy day for Zoroastrians, Bahá'ís, and some Muslim communities. Nowruz is the day of the vernal equinox, and marks the beginning of spring in the Northern Hemisphere. It marks the first day of the first month, Farvardan, of the Iranian calendars. The moment the sun crosses the celestial equator, and equalizes night and day is calculated exactly every year, and families gather together to observe the rituals. While Nowruz has been celebrated since the reform of the Iranian calendar in the 11th century CE to mark the new year, the United Nations officially recognized the International Day of Nowruz with the adoption of UN Resolution 64-253 in 2010. Number 10. Timing accuracy. Nowruz's timing in Iran is based on Solar Hijri algorithmic calendar, which is based on precise astronomical observations, and moreover use of sophisticated intercalation system, which makes it more accurate than its European counterpart, the Gregorian calendar. Each 2,820-year Great Grand Cycle contains 2,137 normal years of 365 days, and 683 leap years of 366 days, with the average year length over the Great Grand Cycle of 365.24219.852. This average is just 0.00000026, 2.6 times 10⁻⁷, of a day shorter than Newcomb's value for the mean tropical year of 365.24219.878 days, but differs considerably more from the current average vernal equinox year of 365.242362 days, which means that the new year, intended to fall on the vernal equinox, would drift by half a day over the course of a cycle. As the source explains, the 2,820-year cycle is erroneous and has never been used in practice. Number 9. Charshanbe Suri. Charshanbe Suri is a prelude to the new year. In Iran, it is celebrated on the eve of the last Wednesday before Nowruz. It is usually celebrated in the evening by performing rituals, such as jumping over bonfires and lighting off firecrackers and fireworks. In Azerbaijan, where the preparation for Nowruz usually begins a month earlier, the festival is held every Tuesday during 4 weeks before the holiday of Nowruz. Each Tuesday, people celebrate the day of one of the four elements: water, fire, earth and wind. On the holiday eve, the graves of relatives are visited and tended. Iranians sing the poetic line, "My yellow is yours, your red is mine," which means my weakness to you and your strength to me. Zadi yi man az to, sorki yi to az man to the fire during the festival, asking the fire to take away ill health and problems, and replace them with warmth, health, and energy. Trail mix and berries are also served during the celebration. Spoon banging is a tradition observed on the eve of Charshanbe Suri, similar to the Halloween custom of trick or treating. In Iran, people wear disguises and go door-to-door banging spoons against plates or bowls and receive packaged snacks. In Azerbaijan, children slip around to their neighbors' homes and apartments on the last Tuesday prior to Nowruz, knock at the doors, and leave their caps or little basket on the thresholds, hiding nearby to wait for candies, pastries, and nuts. The ritual of jumping over fire has continued in Armenia in the Feast of Traunday, which is a feast of purification in the Armenian Apostolic Church and the Armenian Catholic Church, celebrated 40 days after Jesus' birth. Number 8. Sizdah Badar in Iran. In Iran, the Nowruz holidays last 13 days. On the 13th day of the new year, Iranians leave their houses to enjoy nature and picnic outdoors, as part of the Sizdah Badar ceremony. The greenery grown for the Haft Sin setting is thrown away, particularly into a running water. It is also customary for young single people, especially young girls, to tie the leaves of the greenery before discarding it, expressing a wish to find a partner. Another custom associated with Sizdah Badar is the playing of jokes and pranks, similar to April Fool's Day. Number 7. Haft Sin. Typically, before the arrival of Nowruz, family members gather around the Haft Sin table, and await the exact moment of the March equinox to celebrate the new year. The Haft Sin table may also include a mirror, candles, painted eggs, a bowl of water, goldfish, coins, hyacinth, and traditional confectionaries. A book of wisdom, such as the Quran, Bible, Avesta, the Shmi of Ferdowsi, or the Divn of Hafiz may also be included. Haft Sin's origins are not clear. The practice is believed to have been popularized over the past 100 years. Number 6. Haft Mewa, Konka, Amu Nowruz, and Haji Feroz, Kampirak in Afghanistan. People prepare Haft Mwa for Nowruz, a mixture of 7 different dried fruits and nuts such as raisins, Persian olives, pistachios, hazelnuts, prunes, walnut, and almonds, served in syrup. Konka is the traditional display of Nowruz in the Republic of Azerbaijan. It consists of a big silver or copper tray, with a tray of green, sprouting wheat, samani, in the middle and a dyed egg for each member of the family arranged around it. The table should be with at least 7 dishes. In Iran, the traditional heralds of the festival of Nowruz are Amu Nowruz and Haji Feroz, who appear in the streets to celebrate the new year. Amu Nowruz brings children gifts, much like his counterpart Santa Claus. He is the husband of Nain Sama, with whom he shares a traditional love story in which they can meet each other only once a year. He is depicted as an elderly silver-haired man with a long beard carrying a walking stick, wearing a felt hat, a long cloak of blue canvas, a sash, giver, and linen trousers. Haji Feroz, a character with his face and hands covered in soot, clad in bright red clothes and a felt hat, is the companion of Amu Nowruz. He dances through the streets while singing and playing the tambourine. In the traditional songs, he introduces himself as a serf trying to cheer people whom he refers to as his lords. Number 5. It is not only celebrated by Iranians. The festival of Nowruz is celebrated by many groups of people in the Black Sea Basin, the Balkans, the Caucasus, Western Asia, Central and Southern Asia, and by Iranians worldwide. Places where Nowruz is a public holiday include Afghanistan, Albania, Azerbaijan, 5 days, Georgia, Iran, 13 days, Iraqi Kurdistan, Kazakhstan, 4 days, Kosovo, Kyrgyzstan, Bayan-Olgiy, Mongolia, Tajikistan, 4 days, Turkmenistan, 2 days, Uzbekistan. The Parliament of Canada, on March 30, 2009, by unanimous consent, passed a bill to add Nowruz to the national calendar of Canada. Nowruz is celebrated by Kurdish people in Iraq and Turkey, as well as by the Iranis, Shias and Parsis in the Indian subcontinent and diaspora. Number 4. Religions that celebrate Nowruz. Followers of the Zoroastrian faith include Nowruz in their religious calendar, as do followers of other faiths. Shia literature refers to the merits of the day of Nowruz. The day of Ghadir took place on Nowruz, and the fatwas of major Shia scholars recommend fasting. Nowruz is also a holy day for Sufis, Bektishis, Ismailis, Alawites, Alevis, Babis, and adherents of the Baha'i faith. Nowruz is one of 9 holy days for adherents of the Baha'i faith worldwide. It is the first day of the Baha'i calendar, occurring on the vernal equinox around March 21. The Baha'i calendar is composed of 19 months, each of 19 days, and each of the months is named after an attribute of God. Similarly, each of the 19 days in the month also are named after an attribute of God. The first day and the first month were given the attribute of Bahor, an Arabic word meaning splendor or glory, and thus the first day of the year was the day of Bahor in the month of Bahor. Baha'u'llah, the founder of the Baha'i faith, explained that Nowruz was associated with the most great name of God, and was instituted as a festival for those who observed the 19-day fast. The day is also used to symbolize the renewal of time in each religious dispensation. Abdu Bahor, Baha'u'llah's son and successor, explained that significance of Nowruz in terms of spring and the new life it brings. He explained that the equinox is a symbol of the messengers of God, and the message that they proclaim is like a spiritual springtime, and that Nowruz is used to commemorate it. Along with Ismailis, Alawites and Alevis, the 12 Shia also hold the day of Nowruz in high regard. The day upon which Nowruz falls has been recommended as a day of fasting for 12 Shia Muslims by Shia scholars, including Abu al-Qasim al-Koeh, Ruhollah Khomeini, and Ali al-Sistani. The day also assumes special significance for Shias, as it has been said that it was on the 16th of March 632 AD that the first Shia Imam, Ali, assumed the office of caliphate. The Shia Imami Ismaili Muslims around the globe celebrate the Nowruz as a religious festival. Special prayers and majalis are arranged in Jamaat Khanas. Special foods are cooked and people share best wishes and prayers with each other. In Gilgit-Baltistan, Nowruz is being celebrated officially. Number 3. This holiday comes from Zoroastrianism. Nowruz dates back some 3,000 years to Zoroastrianism, one of the oldest monotheistic religions and religion of ancient Persians, before the Islamic conquest of the 7th century. Number 2. It's like several Western holidays wrapped into one. Painted eggs, like Easter, gift exchanging like Christmas, Haji Farooz like Santa Claus, and knocking on doors asking for treats, like Halloween, without the costumes. Number 1. See your family, then see them again during this 2-week holiday. Younger members of the family pay their respects to the elderly first, and then the elder members return their visit a few days later. Children usually cash in at this time as they receive pocketfuls of Eid money from each visit. What do you think of our list? Which of the facts about Nowruz shocked you the most? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.